story of hungry Caroline who doesn't stop to think about how gross something is and just consumes it. Everything was normal. I left the train and my friend just bursts out laughing. But after that, my friends thought it was hilarious and called me eggshell for the rest of the day. Hey guys, it's Caroline and welcome back to my channel. Now, today's video is all about weird experiences I've had with food. And that might confuse you because that's not a very specific topic. So keep watching and let's get to the video. My first story takes place this past summer actually. I was out to dinner with my brother and my cousin, and I'd ordered an alcoholic beverage. And it was blue and sugary, and I was super excited because I love sugary cocktails. I just love sugar in general. So the drink came, and I had a few sips, and it tasted really off, and I couldn't put my finger on it. And so I was probably halfway through. Halfway. Please keep that in mind of how much I drank before I decided to do something about it. And it just tasted so salty. And I let my cousin and my brother each have a sip, and they're like, this is disgusting. How did you drink half of this? And I was like, I truly don't know. And I just started realizing how gross it actually was in that moment. So we told the waitress, she went to check, she comes back and she tells us, oh, the bartender accidentally put scoops of salt instead of scoops of sugar into your drink. So that's why it tastes so disgusting. It was so gross. She got me a new one, didn't even give it to me on the house. Rude. And as she brought it back, there was another half filled drink on her tray of the same drink, and I can only imagine that it happened to someone else too. So this is my story of hungry Caroline who doesn't stop to think about how gross something is and just consumes it. My next story takes place about, I was in the 9th grade, so I guess 9 years ago. And I was on the subway, headed home from school with a friend, and it gets busy during rush hour, so I always try to grab a seat because I hate standing. So I grabbed the first seat I could find, just sat down, didn't even think about it. Then I eventually got up to leave the subway. Everything was normal. I left the train, and my friend just bursts out laughing. And I was so confused, and I was like, what's going on? And she goes, there is a sandwich stuck to your butt. I sat on a sandwich, and it stuck to me as I left the train. Not only was it embarrassing, it was gross. Like a half-eaten sandwich in plastic wrap. That's all I have to say. My last story also takes place in a restaurant a few years ago. My friends and I were going out for brunch, and I ordered Eggs Benedict. So I was enjoying my meal. I opened my egg, like burst it open so the yolk comes all running out. And what do I find? Not a fleck, a speck of eggshell. Oh no. I found like 3/4 of an eggshell just in my egg, just seated there. What? And it was very frustrating because they offered to get me a new one, but at that point, like I was almost done the meal because I'd eaten the other egg first and the other stuff. So I was like, no, that's not necessary. And then they said, okay, we can give you half off, but they meant only on that dish, not of the whole meal, which was very frustrating. Apparently I just don't get discounts when restaurants mess up. But after that, my friends thought it was hilarious and called me eggshell for the rest of the day. So that's it. Thanks for tuning in. I hope you guys enjoyed and had a few good laughs. Please like, comment, subscribe, and let me know what you want to see next. Thanks. Bye.